Peace, brothers and sisters. Hotep, Ashe. Brothers and sisters, if we don't recognize the problems that we hold over each other's heads, we're just doomed to repeat the same thing. And this is just a fact. When you see me posting things about, especially men and women in relationships, it's to open up the channels here instead of closing them and putting flowers and sugarcoating it. I started unfriending a lot of people and blocking a lot of people because too many people are sugarcoating things and acting like, you know, the things they naturally do. Like, for example, if you a type of person that like to fuck multiple people, I don't know, right now you're saying, damn, that's what you talk about. Yeah, I do. Because what you're pretending that what you're doing is correct. And then you want to sugarcoat it by using religion. You're trying to say, you know, being positive. But if you out there fucking 2 and 3, 4 different people, how you helping the cause? How you helping? I don't understand how you hope you helping. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like you got people who sit up there, you talking about let's get rid of Donald Trump. And a lot of you ran out there and you voted for Joe Biden. We're using this for example. You think that's gonna stop them from sending out the vaccine? Why America don't have a second stimulus check? See, it's the same thing. Everybody, you know, a lot of places are taking care of their people, but here in America, they continue every week with a whole new status quo while they ain't, you know, putting these things out there, the stimulus check, the package, the stimulus package, the PPO, and all this other bullshit names and titles they give. And then we want to sugarcoat the shit. Okay? A lot of you waiting until after January to see what Joe Biden doing. Because you put your fucking emphases and you went out there and you voted for these fucking white people. I'm not saying white people are all fucked up. No, I'm not. I'm saying don't get it twisted, though. You putting your allegiance with them. That's what you're doing. Listen, you were born alone. You're going to die alone. But while you're on this earth, you putting your allegiance to people who's playing fucking games. A lot of you is just so fucking engineered. It's unbelievable. And a lot of you hide from the shit you be doing. And then you want to sugarcoat it what the fuck you be. Oh, God is good and I'm so blessed. How you going to sit up there and tell me you so blessed? That don't even make sense for you even using that phrase. I'm so blessed. You so blessed, but who the fuck are you helping, yo? Are you helping the sick? Are you helping your neighbor? You ain't doing none of that shit. You don't even help your family members, yo. That's how fucking corny that shit is. I'm so blessed. Stay blessed. The shit I've seen in the last 72 hours, man, it's just another week of a bunch of BS and bullshit. In 72 hours, I've seen people repeat the same shit. Okay? You got people always trying to get over. Okay? You got people who don't want to listen to another black person, but they jump to high heels to somebody, their skin color is different from this. Yo, I'm just telling you, I've seen it. It's unbelievable, yo. Then you see people and you trying to help them. Like, because you get a lot of black women talking about black men don't help them. Yo, man, you choose these fucking knuckleheads. You see they're knucklehead, but you trying to force these knucklehead men to be men. They're not men. Not like that. These are men that can't control their own fucking selves. So you think you can control them, yo? Why would you pick somebody that you know that's not stabilized, man? And then if you do choose a man and get a man that's stabilized, that know what he's doing, you still trying to steal from him. You still trying to fucking get him to do what you want. That's real fucking talk. The war between the black man and the black woman ain't nothing new. But we lost it somewhere in the fucking 80s, yo. When you start getting this women's rights and the liberation of the woman, that shit wasn't for no black woman. You joined forces with the white folks because them bitches was having problems with their own man. Then the fucking lesbian fucking movement. And the reason why usually women fuck with each other is because they ain't getting nothing out of a man. Period. Your sexual preference is one thing, but living on a daily basis, you don't want to be around no man because you hate your father. You hate your father. You look at your mother like you bowing down to him. A lot of y'all don't know that shit. A lot of females hate their fathers. Real talk. And they grow up with that shit. And they add on all kinds of bullshit on top of that. It's many different things. And then if they do meet a man and shit like that, if they ain't trying to conquer this motherfucker in many different ways, they're never going to be honest about this shit. I'm telling you, can go online, you can see women absolutely destroying men. Real talk. But then they get mad when the black man decides he want to mess with a different ethnic group female. For example, you getting black women now getting mad at a fucking Latino females, Dominican females. First of all, look at the history of the Latin female. The Latin female comes from the black nation. Dominicans are black. They get mad at them. They were slaves as well because Africans was there. And these motherfuckers get mad at them. Oh, you fucking with a Latin woman. What the fuck you talking about? A Latin female has a lot of African fucking bloodline in her. This shit is crazy. And I use it for example because my woman is Latin. But, and I got to keep it real, her language is different because she comes from Spain, European Spain, and Germany / Africa. Okay? Because we already did her DNA testing. My woman, Spain, Germany, and fucking Africa, which I believe is in Mali. I think she might have some groups in Mali. Cameroon. I already did it. And then when they do the language of the Dominican Republic, she has 1% of blood of Dominican, 1% blood of Puerto Rico. But her bloodline, Spaniard and African, that percentage is up high. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you, you're not going to get it. This is why I tell you, know who you fucking with. So you want to sleep with these people and fuck them, and then you get these people pregnant. You know what I mean? Men, I mean, a lot of you motherfuckers, something wrong with you. But women, men don't look at you like, I want to be with you and have an everlasting life. Man, I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't give a fuck who he is. That man looking at you like, I want to fuck you. That's what he want to do. Y'all problem is you know that's what he want to do. I want to fuck you. That's what I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? They got documents on top of documents. If you all remember the movies, the TV series Shaka Zulu. Let's use that prime example. Got nothing to do with white folks, Chinese, none of that. Shaka Zulu. Peep the game. Shaka Zulu's father, right? He was next in line to be the fucking king, which he did, right? Shaka Zulu's father seen Shaka Zulu's mother, Zindi. I believe her name was Zindi. I believe. Don't quote me on that. But we can always look it up anyways. But anyway, make a long story short, Shaka Zulu's father had sex with Shaka Zulu's mother. And she said, don't treat me funny. Of course, he gonna say anything he wanna say. He lied to her. Because he the king. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna say whatever I want because I want to sleep with you. And then when she became up pregnant, and of course she tells her father, because in those days, they went to the father, the mother, and the tribe came to the Zulus. Like, yo, you bear this motherfucking baby. What did he do? What did he do? This motherfucker tried to make a mockery out of her. He made a mockery. Mind you, the king had her about 6 wives. He had to take her in because he had a baby by her. But what he did was he was disrespected her. So we can go back and use that for illustration. Why a lot of women fucking hate men. And then if you watch Shaka Zulu's sister told one of the elders, the only reason why you in power because was what's between your legs. She was letting him know, fuck you. The only reason why you in power was what's between your legs. Peep the game. Peep the game. Now, if you don't understand what I just said, then you ain't never going to understand. The war between the man and the woman has always been there. It was constructed in a way that it wouldn't get out of hand. And the reason why it's out of hand now here in North America, because you got the teachings of your white supremacy, of your white power structure. You following their structure. And their structure of their ancient ancestors is similar to ours. Don't let them fool you. Their DNA structure is different because of the climax of the weather where they was living at. Ireland, Russia, Poland, right? The Polish. Everything's about climax. The weather structure. Your skin, the melanin that's already in you protects you from the sun to a degree, but if you're in a place where the sun is not really as bright, you don't need that much melanin. A scientific fact. Research that shit. How you think there were black people up in Ireland? There were black people in Russia. Long time ago. It's called navigating the world. Peep the game. Huh? How you got remote islands that you got indigenous people that's there? Real talk. Research it. They don't know nothing about TV. They got no clue of radios, cell phones, none of that shit. Thousands of years, their tribe have survived and lived. To this day, 2020. And they all move with the harmony. They all move with the harmony of life, of nature, of for what it is. Because they're engineered, and through their tribe, this is what we do. Not saying that you ain't got a woman that's like, oh, well, why can't I lead or whatever case may be. No, I'm not saying that. But if you study even just a little bit and see how the women are in those tribes. You could study it. You know, they got documents of these people in these tribes. And I'm telling you, they got people that blue black. They so black you don't even want to know. They blue fucking black for real. You got people in tribes that their hair is blonde, sandy blonde, like the fucking sand on the beach. And guess what they are? Black people. And same thing with them blue eyes. Blue motherfucking eyes. Lord for them goddamn honkies at them. Peep the game. Peep it. But you don't want to know that. You don't want to get to know that shit at all. That's the shit, man. And long as people be hard-headed, long as people be naive, ignorant, obnoxious, oh, I don't want to know that. I don't care for that. They'll spill that false information to other people. It's scientists. Fucking get research, man. This shit is science. People will fucking constantly, when they don't want to know nothing and they don't care nothing, as long as they doing what the fuck they doing, they'll spread that information to other people. And then if they catch on to that false fucking sense of security, they'll spread it. That's what people do. Oh, man, I don't want to hear that. Listen to people that's around you. Listen to how they talk. If they talking about the same subject every day, you notice their high IQ doesn't go no higher than what it is. Real fucking talk. And when you try to elevate or try to help them out or see a point, man, they'll come with that carnate of dishonest behavior. They don't want to hear what you say. So they'll come with all kinds of ways to try to dilute you from what the fuck you doing. The reason why I talk about sex a lot, because sex is creation. It's about creation. And if you create motherfucking monsters, that's what the fuck you gonna get. Okay? If you ain't thinking, like, I'm gonna try to get this man to do what I want him to do, you already started a fucking seed, an evil seed already in your mind. Then you need this man's seed. So you getting pregnant in the wrong fucking way. And then you get pregnant. And then this man, once he gets up and walk away from you, because all along he ain't want to take care of his kid. He looking at you like, I ain't never want to have no baby. You did that. You know, a lot of these men are fucking weak, yo. A lot of these men is weak. Don't fucking fool yourself, because you know it. That's why you take advantage of them. You know. You understand what I'm saying? And here's another thing. Y'all don't talk to one another. You fucking lie to one another. So you understand how this thing is operated on. We don't look at family members. Let's use that for example. I'm about to get off anyways. This is a special talk. Look at family members. Back in the days, we used to have family reunions, yo. Oh my goodness. Fucking family reunions was awesome. You met your cousins from Chicago. You met your cousins from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? All these places, cousins and uncles and all them came to that one spot we all would meet up. Peep the game now. More and more people don't want to go to family reunions. More and more people, they're not acting correct. Huh? They've seen all kind of fucking babies, mothers without no fucking fathers. Fathers ain't got no mothers, meaning they ain't got no wives. Wives ain't got no husbands. That tradition is fucking slipping away. So when you hear me talk about sex a lot, it's because I'm going to talk about that because it's the master of all masters of dealing with creation. You fucks with this man and have a baby by him, and then shit don't go correct. It spills beyond repair. I'm Shu Amun Ra, and this is the special. Peep the game.